Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel FITFAQS, where your frequently asked questions about your fitness and health will get answered. This is the last video of my hamstring series. So today I will try to explain you the functional importance and functional exercises to get your hamstring ready for amazing performances and enjoyment in your activity. It is very important to know that your hamstring health is multifactorial. Again, this might be important for prevention, for retraining, rehabilitation after injury. And in the end, we all want just to do our sports, right? So we don't want to be injured and we want to prevent to get injured. Here are some tips to keep your hamstring healthy. Flexibility, I explained that last week. Check the video if you want to know that. Gluteal and hamstrings activation. Hamstrings activation, I already explained 2 videos ago, also in the descriptions, but gluteal health is something that we should talk about a little bit more. Your gluteal muscles and hamstring have an overlap in function. They both do extension of your leg, so they extend your hip joint. Now, if your gluteal muscles are not strong enough or you can't control them and your activation is not right, then your hamstrings will take over that function and will do all the work. But when you're doing high load exercises, this might be a problem because your hamstring cannot do all the work. It is not strong enough to do all the work. Therefore, this is very risky. When your hamstring has to do all the work, it might say, well, this is enough. I won't take this anymore. Snap, and you have a hamstring injury. And that's not what we want. So, to prevent this, we will train our gluteal muscles. And we will make sure that we can control the strength and the movement, and that the gluteal muscles and your hamstrings will work together. If you want to know some exercises or you want to know more, well, we have a video about the anatomy and about some exercises and the importance, so check that out. So that's strength. The third thing is lumbopelvic control. It goes a little bit together with the previous point, but if you can't control your hip position and your pelvic position, then your muscles have to work a little bit different. You can't control while running, so you're doing this, and your hamstrings have to absorb all these forces and these movements, and this might end bad. If you want to know more about lumbopelvic control, let me know. We have a core stability video, but I don't think the video is very accurate, but it might already be helpful for you if you have no clue what I'm talking about. Otherwise, let me know if you want to know more about this topic. Number 4, ankle stabilizers. You might think, why are your ankles important when you're talking about hamstrings? But again, you're never using just one muscle. It's always your whole body that is doing the activity. And therefore you have some kinetic change, they're called. So that's your whole ankle, knee, hip, lower back, even going to your shoulder. So when there is one thing wrong in that whole chain, then there might be some problems and you might hurt yourself. And last but not least, running and technique. If your technique is not that good or has some work points, then some structures have to absorb the impact that they're not made for, and this might also cause some pain or injuries. There is one extra point, and that's agility. You can implement this with a ladder or some mini hurdles, but it's also important to implement some unpredictable factors that you have to react to in your training. Especially when you're a tennis player or a soccer player, maybe hockey, all that kind of team sports, there are so many factors you should react to and take into account, that when you're training, you're not always thinking about the things you can't predict, because everything is in a controlled environment. But when you're in competition, this might cause some problems, because you've never trained to react to something that you don't know where it's going to, or that you have to react in 1 second or maybe less than a second. And that is very important when you're training. How can you do this? You can do this in team, when you're training with a partner and you throw a ball in a direction that you don't know, that kind of things. Or maybe there are some cones in different colors and your partner shouts, go to yellow, and you go to yellow, go to red, and you have to go to red, that kind of stuff. So there are so many possibilities in this way of training, so make sure you implement it in your workouts, in your trainings. And well, I think that's it. I hope you like this hamstring series. If you haven't seen them all, please check them out and let me know what was good about the videos, what was not that good about the videos, what you would have liked seen more. And if you have suggestions for the next FITFAQS, let me know in the comments down below too. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video, and I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Happy holidays everybody, and well, stay active, keep working out. See you next time. Bye!